Welcome back to the channel. Right now I have the chart of Nifty 50 and this is the 30-minute chart of the index. So we we made a bottom over here and this fall was roughly what 250 and plus 100, so this fall was roughly 350 points, and I was of this view that we might have ended VFD over here. Well, perhaps it looks as if as of now that we might have ended VFD over here, because we already have some sort of confirmation that you already closed above the previous interim swing high, which comes around 2640. So you closed about 2640. So by textbook definition, you have really have made a higher high, but since you haven't really gone above the previous high, which was around 2699, roughly 26100, so you would still be of this view that there's still a possibility that wave D might not be over, or it might just be in the interim stages of its ending. So let's say if Nifty were to drop over here, it would really find some strong support at the 20 moving average, which comes around 25,977, and if for some reason we don't really take support over here, then there's a strong chance that you go down from here towards the previous low, and you would still win wave D. You'd still consolidate over here and then start a move higher from here. To why am I really sticking to this view? The reason is simple, because of reverse parallel channel. So if I draw a trend line from the bottom and then extend it towards the next high, I get this sort of trend line, and then if I add it up to the highs of around 2641, I get a trend line that is sort of resisting the current price structure. So my view was, what if this parallel trend channel were to take in place, and if it actually existed, then you have a chance that you did some sort of three-wave move, and then you go down again towards the lower band or the lower trend channel, complete your wave D, and then start to head higher in wave E towards 26,400, 26,500. Does it has to happen? Does it really mean that it just happens right now? Well, no. The trend, of course, is positive. You have already closed above the interim high. So until and unless you don't really go below 2640 on a 30-minute basis, you would be open to this possibility of Nifty heading higher from here. If it doesn't, and if it doesn't take support over here, then there's a chance that this parallel channel structure comes into picture. You complete wave D. That means Nifty goes a bit sideways from here, develops some structure, and then you eventually shoot up for that wave E on the higher side. Talking about Bank Nifty, so yeah, so Bank Nifty, and even in Bank Nifty, I could label this pretty much as some sort of triangulish structure, and then be of this view that, come on, it did really make a wave kind of move. So let me label that for you. Okay, so what I mean is, you did that A wave, and then you are making some sort of A, B, C, D, E triangle in wave B, and there's a chance that if Nifty falls, let's say 100 points more from here, you go down, you do that last dip that is pending, and then you complete that overall wave D structure. So I'm expecting, if it doesn't really go above the previous high, which is around 58,577, this is the another kind of possibility that I'm currently looking at. All in all, markets are bullish. This is just on a very, very short term basis, on a 30-minute or a next few hours is what I'm looking at. You don't really have to look at this from a very minute basis. If the longer trend is up, then there are high chances that the trend always unfolds on the higher side. The trend always follows the impulsive structure. All in all, I would like to label this as wave D completed over here. If it doesn't, let's say if it goes below the trend line or crosses below the major supports of 51,200, then I'll be open to the possibility that wave D might still be the price might still be in wave D and might still be doing some sort of sluggish correction, and after completion of that wave D you go in wave E. All in all, that was it for the video. Thank you.